So I was thinking of the best way for you to approach girls. I could probably cringe a bit when you hear that. Oh, I know I certainly do. But the thing is that yeah, it gets lonely if you don't have someone on your side, and sometimes you're put in a situation where you have no choice but to approach them directly. So I'm in that situation trying to pick up and think of a strategy that would work when I do it. So what my plan is right now, so this is just an abstract plan, this is not the definite goal because I have no idea what the definite goal is uh, currently. So I'm starting out with practicing speaking to a camera, and the reason for that is so that I know how to plant seeds of a conversation. Because when you start a conversation, it's always about a topic that two of you share. So you're starting out with small talk, asking how the weather is, and maybe you'll notice that after some interchanging some dialogue, you'll notice that both of you enjoy playing the same video game. Minecraft, for example, a kids game, but that's Minecraft, and that experience of the two of you playing Minecraft is like a seed. Because you know that the two of you enjoy that conversation. Well, and the two of you are interested in speaking of that. And that will most likely be the origin of the older conversation. So when you're trying to create a conversation, you're trying to plant as many seeds as possible and see which plant grows the tallest. And what I'm doing here is that I'm looking for a way so that I can speak and be productive at the same time. Because I hate not improving. Like I want to move constantly. Because that's what I'm about. So yeah, that's why I'm talking with this problem about this problem right now. Like this is me practicing the practice that I'm talking about. Like the second thing that I'm planning to do is learning how to flirt on Discord servers. So you'll probably think like, okay, you're going to speak to e-girls, those people are whores. And yeah, my thinking process behind that is, if, are you like it's more like a question. The question is, are you sure that you're just are you sure that you're interested in dating the ideal woman? No, it's the wrong question. The question is, how sure are you that you can attract the ideal woman, where you cannot attract a person who wants to have sex with anyone? Online as well, not face to face either. And because my response to that question is that I still struggle with even that. That means that I have to work on that skill, and that is what I'm. That is the actual application. So this video is a strategy. No, it's me practicing the skill of planting seeds, while the the actual speaking itself is me applying and working on the exact goal. I'm planning on using extremely precise goals, like goals that I don't think I can achieve, but when I break it down, where what I'm doing right now, I'm breaking it down, that it becomes clear and it seems more obvious that I can achieve it, or I at least know how I can achieve it. I feel like feel accountable if I fail to do so I can learn from it. I'm planning on by Sunday to like just be skilled already at flirting and complimenting a girl, which seems like a low bar, but it is not for me, which is the thing. Like, it's not a low bar for me. It's pretty, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. It's probably just a leap of faith. So where I'm at right now is that I can just jump into a conversation and ask some questions, but usually I'm just quiet because I'm so disinterested in the conversation, so I can't just engage in something that corrupts my soul, essentially. Like, I hear people talking about playing League of Legends. It's yeah, the game is terrible, and I don't even game, and I don't feel that I get anything out of that conversation, because I know it's not good for those people. For one, well, usually it's not good for those people, and another, it's not good for me either. So I just sit there because I'm partially interested in where the conversation would go. Now, how do I go from there, from sitting in the conversation to complimenting girls at will? And I'm not completely sure about how I will do that. Maybe, well, one option is for me to try to join as many platforms as possible so that I have the ability to get as many situations as possible for me to progress with, so that I have multiple steps that I can use. Because what I've noticed when you're trying to face fears is that when you only have one step to get there and there's nothing in between those steps, the moment you fail doing that step, you have no coming back from it. For example, if you have to face a dragon, and like, I know dragons don't exist, but if you have, well, I'll use another example. If you like just start out asking for the numbers of women when you have never spoken to a person before in real life, then it's going to be tough on you in multiple ways. So for one, you're going to hesitate a lot, and you'll probably not even do it. So you'll always show up to the place where you're planning on speaking to the girl, but you don't do it, and you just go back and feel like shit because you haven't done it, you haven't progressed at all, you just wasted your time. And this can go on for months, which has happened to me. Another problem that you can have, this is something that I've heard happens to some people, is that when you do the thing, well, when no, after you've approached and you've been rejected, you're going to take it more personally because you don't have any footing to stand on. So when one person tells you that, like, you're not attractive at all, like implicitly, like they reject you, that means that nobody likes you because you don't have anyone else to compare it to. Like, you assume that all other people in the world dislike you because you don't have any proof that it is the opposite. And I don't believe in that stupid stuff that where people say that like everyone's attractive, everyone can be loved. No, man, there are actually some extremely disgusting people out there. Like, I you can be loved, but that doesn't mean that people get attracted to you or want to be your friend. And people can encourage you and be by your side, but that requires some input from you. Like the level doesn't matter that much. It's more about the character and the direction you're heading towards. But if you're planning on doing it, you have to at least have some footing. Because if you keep doing that, like you can improve a lot if it does work, but I cannot imagine a scenario where it works, which is yeah, hard to imagine. I don't know what. Well, okay. So what I'm going to do this week is like joining at least 10 different conversations and finding a way to progress at those. Like I I'm I think the best option for me is to just use the compliments as a first step itself. And if it doesn't work, then I have to implicitly compliment the person, which is possible as well. Like um instead of like literally just saying like you have nice eyes, you can just tell them that you can just say like, oh, are those your eyes? For it's an example. And I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try.